Howdy doody duties. Another day, another dollar, as the old saying goes. Working pretty hard around here. I know you guys are too, but I'm glad you're taking a few minutes off so we can talk. We've been talking a lot about the Bible, of course, and how the interpretations are changed and everything. And had a email that asked me, why don't I pick on something else besides the Bible? I don't think I'm picking on the Bible. I'm just trying to straighten a few things out. You got to remember that language changes as society does, as we evolve and things change. You know, they also went on to say, well, I'd like to know a little more about what your take on Islam is, the Muslims. Well, my take on them is it's like all the rest of the religions. You know, they said towards the end of time, and this was just one of the things that they said there'd be false prophets, false religions, there'd be wars and rumors of wars, there'd be cataclysmic happenings and all type of things. But you know, that's the way it's been since the beginning of time. I don't think that has a lot to do with an end of time or with religion. What has to do, first of all, is you have to have what I call the beginner's mind. Unlearning what you've learned is sometimes harder than mastering something new. And you have to have a little bit of trust, but the trust has to be in yourself. You have to be able to trust your inner intuition, your inner mind, and reasoning power. And what's true for you today as you learn more may not be true for you tomorrow. You know, old Muhammad that started Islam, he was a pretty smart old boy. First thing he did when he was still a young man, he married a very rich widow. And that allowed him to travel around and do what he did best at that time, which was being a merchant, like a door-to-door salesman. And he had a passion. He wanted to bring some peace and harmony into the Middle East, where he was from, of course. And his uncle was a very powerful warlord, and they were all through the family, so he knew he had some backing if he needed it. But he started the Islam religion hoping that it would do for the Mideast what he wanted, and that was world peace. Well, he was pretty smart, like I said. He traveled all over the country, and he studied in different places, and got a little of this religion, a little of that religion, and heard a little of this, a little of that. And then when he finally decided to put it down in writing, it took over 2 years, way over 2 years, to get it all down with the help of his scribes and all that. And even then he wasn't sure that it would be okay. His widow, the widow that he married, she was reassuring him, oh, this is wonderful. This will help bring peace. Well, for a while it did. And now you know what's happening. But then that's the way it is in all religions. They radicalize it. Look at Ireland, the Catholics and the Protestants fighting, bombed each other, and little by little they get a little peace going, and then they want a different or a bigger peace, and just different things always happen. Politics, oh, that's another one. Politics and religion. What do you believe? What should you believe? I get a lot of humor out of politics. I'll bet a day don't go by that somebody doesn't send me an email about something political. Some is for our current president, and some is against him, and I'd send them all on because I get a laugh out of them. I don't believe any of them until I've reasoned it out and done my homework and checked it out. And that's the way you should do it with religion. Well, we talked about the beginner's mind that you would have and trust, but be non-judgmental. Don't judge what you hear or what you read or what someone gives you from a position of authority. Just look into it and see how it fits and feels to you. That'll help you a lot. And then you need a little patience. Because like I told you, what you believe today, you may not believe tomorrow. Get some patience. Learn a little more about everything, and then you'll get acceptance. Doesn't mean you have to accept what you heard. It means you accept what you've figured out for yourself with that wisdom that's within you. Oh boy, is it hard to let go of old prejudices and old fears and these old things that have been pumped into us that if we don't do it. I've always said that the first sign of a false religion is that word don't. Well, I think that what it really amounts to, my good friend, is the only thing you don't want to do is you don't want to not keep trying. You want to keep trying. You want to learn. It's within you. We all have a driving passion to live out our purpose. And our purpose, my friend, is to grow spiritually. All of you have all the talents and wisdom, and you have all the ability. You can do marvelous, miraculous things with that God-given gift, your mind. And the greatest gift of all is the power of choice. Choose what you want. Don't be afraid of new truth. Don't ever be satisfied with a half-truth. And pretty soon, maybe we will know all truth. God bless you all.